What's up, gents? Just doing a little bit of paint touch up here at one of the rentals that Kevin and I manage. Some of you guys have stayed here at our summit. But I wanted to just get on and tell you guys, super thankful for all of you. Happy New Year. We are coming up on, this will be our third year since we started this Regen Men Chat in particular. So we did this was kind of like our seed idea to see what the interest and response would be to a masculine space that, mixed camps, but mostly guys that are like forward-looking vision, post-millennial, of a reformed mindset, but not of a victimhood mindset, not of like, the baby reform that's like tulip, I'm totally depraved, and, woe is me, I'm a sinner. And it's like, no, actually, that's what I was. That's what I'm saved from, and I have the ability to conquer, and I'm supposed to take dominion, and I need brothers that are exhorting me to take dominion, not only online, in my interactions, and I'm prioritizing that within my online interactions, but then we're fueling that in person. So getting to meet, I would say at least half of you guys in this group, probably more, at in-person events like New Christendom, Right Response, and then having come and done several events with some of you guys that we put on ourselves has just been it's been beyond what I could have originally imagined or hoped for with this movement. And we're just super pumped for the new year. We're super pumped for the quality and the caliber of guys that we have here. And I want to say particularly to those of you guys who are regularly contributing, encouraging other guys, just giving us some good laughs. Thank you very much for your time. I know that for some of you guys it is a necessary outlet for fellowship, and even though you may not live near some of the guys, the fact that you've met them in person adds that element of genuine, authentic friendship. But beyond that, focusing on getting things done and white pills is really what we're here for. White pills and green pills. I'm gonna be doing a new series as I focus less on traveling and more on content moving forward, called it'll be like White Pill Wednesday, or I'll do green pills often. And a green pill is a white pill in the health and fitness space in particular, like a lot of nutrition. So I just made it up. I don't even know if it's a thing, but it's not a blue pill. It's not a red pill. It's not a black pill. It's a white pill, but a specific white pill. So all that to say, this group is for white pills and green pills, and when we have a red pill moment or when we are black pilling, to be honest about it and let guys pick us up. So I want that to be something that we do in the new year. Make sure that you guys are sharing things that you are winning at, but also things that you're struggling with. And again, not in the victimhood mentality, not in this, hey guys, pray for me, all this. You need to be making progress and doing the things that you know that you should be doing with that, but just share the areas that you're struggling. It could be just, I can't break through this fat loss plateau. I need some tips. And we've got a lot of really good content coming on that. I was just finishing listening to the final edits to an episode I've got coming out with Caleb Lang, who's a clinical nutritionist. Most of you guys haven't met him because he's got like 12 kids. He's a town judge. He's like the ultimate Christian nationalist Chad King that we talk about in this group, but he's a good buddy of mine who lives in upstate New York on a multi-generational family farm. They raise all their own animals. They do all that. He's an engineer by trade. Him and his wife have just built, legacy businesses together and are building their own house. And if you don't follow him on Facebook, like the stuff that he does with his family and his kids are phenomenal. And I convinced him to get on Facebook. So all that to say, got an amazing episode coming out with him on protein in particular. This is one we've been waiting on for a while. But after I did my fertility episodes with him, I was like, we have to get him on the protein episode, particularly because he's currently getting his degree in clinical nutrition. So he's looking at all the most current evidence and has access to data that the average public guy doesn't have. So that's really exciting. Have an interview that's dropping this Friday with the head of Mount Capper, which is the parent company for Mount Athos. So a bunch of things coming your way. Email coming out hopefully today. If not today, then for sure by Friday. But keep an eye out for those things. The podcast is coming back. But ultimately, we want to continue to build this brotherhood and bring more guys into it. So as you guys are strategically discipling dudes, consider bringing them into a local cohort group if you're already part of one of those in your area. We've got one that's starting on the Inland Northwest in the new year. More information on that to come. There's one that has started on the west side of Washington. And so we've got some pretty significant growth happening, a bunch of interviews coming out. So as you're networking and thinking about guys you can bring in, feel free to use the content to share that. But ultimately, we want to not just be chatting online, but we want to be getting guys doing actionable items, the things that they should be doing every day, the habits that we track in the Brotherhood, which again, if you just joined for $10, a lot of you guys are like, oh, I needed a cheaper price to be able to do that. That option is there now. So if you'd love to support what we're doing and have access to more of the tools and then have a place where you can bring guys into that's focused and structured and not just like linear text thread related, then that's the place to do it. And we would love to help support you. Like our goal and our mission is to support you in being physically the man that you need to be to fulfill God's calling for your life, and also to disciple other men in that, because we are expendable. You know, we're part of the shield wall. Even though I have a family and I have children, I have a legacy, and I want to live long, and I'm planning for that. In God's wisdom, if he decides that he needs to pluck one of us out, then like a Charlie Kirk, then I want to have lived my life and have duplicated myself. And particularly in light of Charlie Kirk, and in light of just a lot of the dissension that's been going on in these different camps, because we're so focused on action and on the basic things that there's just really no debate or argument over, then that gives us a unique ability to unite and to press the advantage when we have a great advantage in this current season, which is, you know, like the good guys are in control, particularly of the health and fitness space for our country. When you talk about RFK, I mean, there's so many green and white pills to be had right now. And yeah, not everything is perfect. We want more deportations and all that, but it could be a lot worse. We could have Kamala as president right now. We could be being forced to get some other new vaccine that we don't even know what it's going to do, just ultimately degenerate our body. So take heart and consider what you can do to help increase the momentum of discipleship, particularly in health and fitness and nutrition and wisdom, those things that make up the core of what a man of God is, who's then able to go out and to sit in the city gates, to conquer, to raise a family, to create a trad wife because they don't grow on trees, and to bring other men alongside into the shield wall to press the advantage, like they did in the time of Alfred, like they did in the Crusades, and like they did in the American colonies, when we were a bunch of essentially scattered tribes of different people from around the world who came together to not only defeat the British. It was like 3% of the population that even fought and supported the war. Less people were members in churches at the time of the American War for Independence than are currently members of churches right now in the United States. And there's a bit of a revival happening right now. And in addition to that, another group of Americans, the frontiersmen, who we're going to be reading about in the Brotherhood, you need to join if you want to join our epic book study of the frontiersmen, who were pushing the advantage while the War for Independence was going on, so that we didn't get overwhelmed by Indians to our west and defeated the pagan, either converted or defeated the pagan Indian tribes who couldn't unite because they didn't have a Christian worldview. So these are the types of things that we're going to be focusing on in the new year, getting excited about. And let me know if it's just as simple as you and your family and you want to be encouraged in fitness and nutrition, or you have questions, or you want to dial things in, then reach out to us. You guys will be getting emails regarding those things, both our strength program with Alex, the Iron Bison, the Operation Silverback Gorilla, or the body comp and testosterone regenerative programs. We're really excited for that. It's totally outlined, and we'd love to get more of you guys, and I've already done it this last year. Kind of had a lot of guys come through last year that was like our beta model, so to speak, and now they're alphas. So we're excited for that. And all this to say, I'm super grateful for you guys. I still can't believe that we have as many guys in here as we do, and it probably does need a good culling, but we're doing that in our other platforms. And so feel free to invite guys to the Signal group. Just let me know who they are and how they got connected with us. And we want to again push the advantage. So if Signal is the right type of outlet for certain guys, you know who you are, then that's great. If there's other groups and other things that we're doing, other initiatives that are a little bit more focused and productive for you, then that's our goal. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you all. Happy New Year. We'll see you next year.